Now, aside from keeping an eye out for the watchmen in there and their dogs, they're in there in their towers with their guns and everything. And then after you find a nice, freshly dug grave, the easiest way I find is to dig a hole just about this size here above the part of the coffin that has the head in it, you see. Then you have to dig down, dig down, dig down, dig down, dig down, and smash open the coffin. But quietly, mind, because you don't want to alert anybody's attention, you see. Then depending on the humour I'm in, it's either the rope or the metal hook. Now with the rope, you've got to loop it round the neck very carefully. You have to haul out the corpse like this, you see. Now this takes for ages when you're on your own, and it's very hard work, so in a big graveyard like this one, I tend to opt for the old metal hook, you see. Stab it in under the jaw, get a grip of the stiff, and whip her out there in half the time it takes of the rope, you see. Did you hear something in there? Did you hear anything? Are you sure? Good girl, otherwise I'm keeping your share, right? Thanks very much. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, the metal hoof now. Sometimes, as you can see here, the old corpse, it's not really in the best of states. And after sticking in the old hook, sometimes the jaw pops off and you're in a bit of a pickle then. So what I tend to do is what you modern folk use the term is to rip her for parts, you see. Pop out the eyes, knock out the teeth and cut off the hair. But as you can see, the old metal hook worked a treat for me in here this evening. So I'm going to be off now to the old anatomist or the medico to collect me a few shillings, you see. Actually, do you know what he actually does? And they call me the criminal. Right, it's a volunteer time again. Could I borrow your face for a moment, love? Come here, don't look so worried. I'll give Martha the back. Come here. What's your name? Jenny, lovely Jenny. I just want to show these people and yourself what the old medico does. Now, when he gets his old corpse, he gets a nice, sharp scalpel like this, you see. Don't worry, I haven't been anything, sorry, pretend. And then what he does is he makes a nice incision above the beautiful hairline like this, underneath here, and then two nice big incisions just above each ear. Then what he does is he just peels back the old skin, revealing the old skull underneath. Then what he does, he cuts two squares out, one for each eye, and then one for the old shrone, or the nose. And then last but not least, chin up. A nice long incision right underneath here from ear to ear. And then all that's left to be done is you just peel back the old face. Delightful. Thanks very much. A round of applause there for little Jen there. Now, can I ask you a question now? I'm a bit tired this evening and I'm just wondering, that bus you came on, you're not going back in towards Trinity College, are you? Are you going back in towards Trinity? Yeah, because that's where the old anatomists hang out, you see. So I was just wondering, could I get a lift off you? Because I'd say there's a bit of...
Are they in charge now, are they?
You
asking Jim, are they?
Yeah, she did.
So she's in charge now.
I have my bus pass, love, and I won't stink out the place too much because it's quite fresh.
Go on.
You're very good. Thanks very much, folks. Enjoy the rest of the night, folks. Thanks very much.
Get out of our sight, go on.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Folks, we have enough time if you want to go in and have a sneaky old pint. Because apparently they have great pint of Guinness in there. Supposedly one of the best pints of Guinness in Dublin, which would make it one of the best pints of Guinness in the world. So we have about 10-15 minutes at least if you want to go in.